So we have this LG 55-inch. The model number is a LG 55G2. You can see the picture, it looks bad. See these little lines here flickering. This is how is the picture. I did see this problem a couple times before, and this comes from a bad main board. So let's try to fix this one and see if we can fix it. So let me show you what I did to this problem to fix it before. So this is the model number of the TV. It's a LG 55G2. And this is how the TV looks in the back of it. This is the power board. And this is the backlight connectors. This is the powers for the main board. This is the T-con, the display board, the transferring the signal between the motherboard and the screen. Okay, and this is the main board. So the customer already changed the T-con board, and so let me test some voltage in the T-con board and we go from there. So first, before we check the voltage, we're going to check the fuse to see if the fuse is good. TV is unplugged. So the T-con fuse is good, that's the 12 volt. We're still going to check if there is a voltage over there. Going to plug the TV to the power. I'm going to wait for the backlight. I can check it from this hole here. Or I can push the... So here the TV turns on, we can see some backlight. And we put this one on the ground. So we're going to check the first, we're going to check the voltage on the fuse. Should be like 12 volt. So that's a 12 volt both sides of the fuse. And we check the voltage in these coils. So here is 12 volt. And here is 3.3 in this coil. And we're going to check the VGH. This voltage here is a 28 volt, that's good. VDD voltage 16 volt, that's good, and is stable. The V core voltage is a 1.8, and the VN is almost 12 volt, is good. VGL, this is VGH, is mean the high and low. This is should be a negative, and that's the -7 is good. And here VCOM is a 7 volt. That's good. So basically all the voltage is good in the T-con board. So the problem is not I don't think the problem in the T-con board, because the customer already changed the T-con board and didn't fix the problem. And we're going to check more voltage here. So you just check the voltage, and the coil should be find 1.8, 0.8 volt, 3.3, 1.2 volt, and 5 volt. All this voltage is more important. Like here, this is 0.9 volt. I mean, that's the CPU voltage. This one here, 1.2 volt. Must be the voltage for the RAM. Here is 1 volt. is the processor voltage, and here 3.3 is the controller voltage. Here 3.3 is good, and this coil 1.5, this is the RAM voltage of the CPU. This is 5 volt for the USBs. Here is another 5 volt for USB and another USB voltage here. This is a regulator here. So the input of this regulator is 3.2 and the output is a 1.2. So basically all the voltage is good and stable in the main board. In this case, I'm gonna reflow this controller display chip here and see if that's gonna fix the problem. This motherboard is kind of hard to find and it's very expensive. It's about like over $200 just for the part, and it's a used part, it's not new. So if we can fix this board, it's gonna be good. So I'm gonna remove this heatsink, the big one here. It's easy, just so just this clip here, just squeeze them and push them down. Alright, so this is the chip that I'm gonna reflow. If you have like a HDMI problem, you may need to reflow this one. That's the CPU. If everything is work except the HDMI port, you may need to change this chip. This is the HDMI controller. So in this case, we have a display problem. I'm gonna reflow this chip first, because this is where the flex cable that's going to the T-con, and this is the chip that's given the display. So in this way, I'm gonna set up my hot air under it, keep moving under that chip for like about 3 to 5 minutes. So I keep moving, and I will come back when it's ready. I put the heatsink back, and I did put this thermal pad exactly under this chip and under the CPU, this chip here. So this thermal pad is going to transfer the heat from the CPU and this chip here to the metal frame. So this metal frame is going to be like a heatsink, and that's going to help the chip to cool down, because this problem is come from the chip is getting hot and some bad connection between the chip and the motherboard. So let me put the motherboard together, then we test the TV to see if that's going to fix the problem. We have the display, it's good. There is no bad pixels or green screen as it was before. So let me try to get some input. So let's test the sound. So picture looks good. Yeah, so that's all for this video. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and see you next one.